All right, we are live. I'm going to wait a few minutes. We've got some stuff to discuss. Um, Let me wait for a few people to get in here before I do the intro music. Everybody loves my retro intro music. I got a newer one that I'll play for today. I think it's appropriate. It's kind of cool. Uh, my chords are all wrapped around. I got to get those straightened out. Um, there's a method to this stream. I'm not a drama guy. Never have been. Never do drama streams, but this is not going to be a drama stream. This is going to be a set the record stream. D Savage, welcome. Nice to have you in there. I'll wait for a few more people to come on in and then I'll do an intro and we'll talk about what's going on in the stream. As the title clearly says, is KT Pita really Ellie and the dangers of bullying? Fuzzy, welcome. Dabin, nice to have you in here as well. It's going to take a couple minutes for people to get in. I want to make sure as many people are in here as possible so that way we can put to rest some dumb rumors that are going around. Um, and just, you know, take care of business, as they say. So, JBat, welcome. Nice to have you here. Um, let's wait for a couple more people. I see people lurking, so I'm hoping for that as well. But I want a few people in chat, few more people in chat before we really get started. Sir Crepidus, nice to see you in here as well. Sir Crepidus, hello MLH, good afternoon. Yes, dumb rumors indeed. Oh, this is a big one. El Ron, nice to have you in here. Moses, nice to have you here as well. Okay, let me go ahead and get started. I think we got enough people lurking. No, Alpha, no. There's none of that. Don't worry. We'll address everything here in a minute. There's no drama. There's not going to be any drama on this particular live. It's just I want to set the record straight. Bluto, welcome. Okay, let's get started. I got some intro music for you guys. All right. Welcome, everybody, to a very special edition of the channel here, the show. It's not really a show, just an impromptu set the record straight type of deal. Entitled the stream is KT Pita, really Ellie, and the dangers of bullying. I'm so glad that uh, everybody is here because I'm going to set some things straight. All right. Um, the title alone irritates me to no end because there's a big time rumor going around that KT Pita is really Ellie and Ellie is KT Pita, et cetera, et cetera. But I'm here to say that's not the case, and I'm going to prove it once and for all. So for all the bullshit rumors that have been going around, I'm going to prove it. And the way that I'm going to prove it is I just so happen to have a couple of people here. One is named KT Pita. KT Pita, welcome to whatever this is. Nice to have you here. How are you?
I'm better than I was last night.
Okay,
I thank you for having me.
awesome. And also with us, joining me on this panel, is Ellie. Ellie, how are you?
I'm here. I've been better, to be honest, but I'm here.
Okay. Now, you guys aren't doing any trickery, are you? Like, you're not the same person with voice modulation or any of that, so we can just nip that in the ass right now?
I'm not that smart to do that kind of shit. I have no clue.
Ellie, any response to that? You're not
Um, not only am I not smart enough to do that, I don't even have the equipment to do that. I don't have the energy to do that. Most people who know, I've always said that I don't even have a computer. Um, so, no, I don't have the ability to do any of that. And trust me, I don't necessarily want to even be here right now.
I understand.
I feel like I have to be here.
Okay.
And I'll explain why when you're ready for us to
I
start.
will. But one thing I want you guys to do right now, can you both speak at the same time?
Well, last time and one
Yes,
time at
what do you
band
want me
camp,
to
I
say?
can't even believe what
Okay.
I don't know
happened,
what
but
you
I
want
had
me
a
to
flute
say. Do you want me to sing happy
and I
birthday?
had
No,
this.
I think that might get struck, so I
Bingo
don't
was
know.
Bingo
Okay.
was his name-o.
Okay, perfect. Now that we got that clear, you guys are separate people. You are not the same. So I just want to make it very clear. I am not a mastermind. I don't have any voice modulation shit. I have problems with my sound, but that's every fucking stream. So there you go. KT Pita and Ellie are two completely different people. So if you're going around spreading any BS rumors that they're the same people, you're an absolute fool and an idiot. So just take that in your pipe and smoke it to whoever is perpetuating those stupid lies. Diana wants to say, tell Ellie from me that I miss her. So there you go, Ellie.
Thank you, Diana.
There's a lot of people. Carrie Ann, nice to have you in here. Lucky225, Nomfic, thank you for being in here. Flea Factory, thank you for being in here. Fuzzy Elron Liar, J-Bat, Sir Crepitus, Adam Carmona, Beachcomber, thank you so much for being here. Jesse, I think I got everybody. Cubana Chica was in here for just a second. Thank you so much. And King Bluto, Moses, thank you guys so much. So, all right, that's the end of the show. No, I'm just kidding. So one rumor squashed. Now I'm going to Cajun Randy. Nice to have you here as well, and Dabin. Dabin says nice to hear from Ellie. So there are people that you know. um are here to tell you, Ellie, that they miss you, they love you. They know that you're not KT Pita, especially now. If there was any doubts, it is over. It's done. The rumor dies with this stream. So, with that, I'm going to leave it to Ellie to say what you need to say, Ellie. And if anybody needs me to jump in, you let me know. We'll be talking to KT Pita as well. Ellie, why are we here?
Um, okay. I'm going to be honest. Please forgive me that I know in advance I'm going to be emotional and upset. Um, but the main reason, honestly, that I'm here is because it was brought to my attention of KTP's stream yesterday and what was going on. And I was asked to watch it, in which I watched it in detail. And I don't want anybody to go through what I am going through. So it was more important for me to put an end to this bullying and accusing people of being me. I do not have sock accounts. I do not have troll accounts. I have said it a million times. But what you're doing to this woman and what some of you have done to me, enough is enough. So even though I promised my husband that I would not do this, I'm going to share some things that I'm sure people are going to run with, and I don't care. But I am not KT Pita. I am not anybody else. As a matter of fact, when all this started 2 months ago, I had a person who I was a mod for tell me how sorry they were for what I was going through. and all of the rumors. And they did not want to get rid of me as a mod. And they asked if I would either create another account or change my name until things died down. And I told that person, no, I will not pretend to be somebody that I am not. I have never done that, and I never will. Either I am your mod for who I am, or I don't mod for your channel, period. But things got worse. And it got to a point where part of me is so hurt and so embarrassed to say, but I had a breakdown and I wanted to take my life. So my husband had to send me someplace to get help. So I spent a few weeks there until my insurance ran out and wouldn't cover it anymore. I am in therapy. I think we all try to sometimes act like things don't hurt us. But I'm here to tell you that they do. And there are real people behind these accounts. I have never claimed to be perfect, but I have always tried my best. And it has always been difficult for me in my life to stick up and defend myself for myself. But I can do it for others. And I will not have anybody go through, and even though I don't know Pita through any of this except for in chats, I don't know her, and I'm sure that she will tell you that. I don't want her to get to the point when I heard in her voice what I was going through, because it's not right. And a lot of you people know that. A lot of you content creators that I modded for. No, let me change that. Not a lot. All of you content creators that I modded for know that I've never done anything to hurt you or to hurt your channel. I have never asked for anything in return. I explained before on why I came to YouTube on several panels. Feel free to go back and search MLH's channel. But I will say it again on why I came to YouTube. I came to YouTube because I became disabled. And even though I have family and friends outside of this, I didn't take it personally that sometimes you get tired of people when they're in chronic pain and they go through depressions and anxieties and they start to fall off. And I have my fur babies and I love them and they are my life. But sometimes you need more, and you need that human connection and to talk to people. So I found YouTube, and I have given credit in some aspects at times for YouTube helping to save my life through that. But now I know the balance of how it can take your life. And these people who you think you're being funny by trolling and spreading lies and spreading rumors that you know are not true to save your channels instead of doing the right thing and speaking up. Shame on you. And I'm sure some of you wish that I would have succeeded. And who knows, someday you might get your wish, because I'm not saying that I'm coming back to YouTube. That is the last thing that I'm ready for. I am still trying to deal emotionally with why this has all happened and how I've dealt with it in the ways that I have, and why I fall back into that depression again. But you know what? Shame on you for doing what you did to me, and shame on what you are doing to Pita. And shame on you for doing it to all these people that you're accusing of being me or being other people without any receipts. You have no receipts and you know it. But instead of using your platform for something good, you turn around and use it to destroy people because you don't want to put a face to them and you don't want to put a voice to them. But today, I am strong enough, only today. I don't know how I'm going to be later or tomorrow, but today I'm strong enough to tell you shame on fucking you for destroying people and thinking this is a joke and thinking that it's funny because it's not. It's not funny at all.
Right, right. I hear you, Ellie, and I want to be the first one to say because I've been friends with Ellie for years, so this shit took me completely by surprise when it happened, and it shouldn't have happened to Ellie. And what Ellie is saying is that the same shit is being perpetuated onto KT Pita, which is completely and utterly unfair, not only to Ellie, but to KT Pita as well. So what I'm telling everybody here is I don't do drama. That's why somebody in chat was trying, just trying to cause problems. There's another rumor going around that I'm, in league with or friends with somebody that protects child predators. I mean, if you hear of any of that nonsense, uh, it's untrue. So if they're willing to go that far to do something to me, and you're talking to somebody who has never been arrested, right? Do you understand that the significance of that? Not even falsely, not even truly have I ever been arrested for everything. So all this bullshit, Defiance Unleashed, you're in chat now. I want you to really think about this and start telling the truth for a change instead of putting on your channel. I don't know who you are. You could be MD Media, you could be DOA, you could be anybody for all I know, right? Anybody involved with the bullying force that it is. And there are a lot of people involved with that. I've mentioned a few, and I can mention more, but I'm not going to. But I will say, stop with the bullshit. Stop it. Just stop. Stop. Stop and think about what you are doing, not only to the person that you're doing it to, but stop and think about the repercussions, the collateral damage, if you will. So, what I want to do now is I want to talk to KT Pita. KT, how has this type of bullshit affected you, KT? Because are you there? I'm sorry, I maybe spoke out of turn. Are you there, KT?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So from your perspective, uh, what are you saying? Hold on, before you get to that, I want to address something. Defiance Unleashed says, MLH, I'm willing to hear your side. Uh, I have receipts of you talking to them. You mean over the phone or email, Defiance? And if you're talking about me being in a chat, are you fucking insane? If you keep up with that nonsense and you perpetuate the bullshit, I will have nothing, no problem. Like I said, jettisoning you out of this chat. So don't perpetuate bullshit on me. Like I said, I've never been arrested for anything in my life. I've led my life as clean as anybody can be. Uh, Defiance. So instead of attacking good people, why don't you look at the other side and the people that are perpetuating all the bullshit lies and nonsense that you will obviously love. So I'm just gonna leave it there. Just you tread lightly in this chat, Defiance, because this is definitely a no drama channel. Do you understand? I hope you understand that. The drama is in the frame of my camera when I'm out and about. And the fact that I'm even doing this stream is a rarity. Just check the channel, Defiance. Um, so KT, I'm sorry to cut you off. Your perspective on things.
Okay, thanks, guys. So To be clear, first of all, number one, I appreciate you allowing me this space on your dime, your time, your channel. And this is about Ellie. I want everybody in your. I'm going to try not to swear because it's not my channel. I want everybody to listen the hell up. Okay? This is how it goes. My perspective is this, it's pure shit on all of it. I have made it quite clear and said, Ellie has never done anything to me. She has always welcomed me. She has always acknowledged me. She has never once been rude. I was asked one time, what has Ellie ever done wrong? And I answered honestly, and I said, I don't know. Nothing that I know of. Because for me, I never saw anything bad. My perspective on this is that people are weak, they're shitty. I believe I used the analogy last night in my live stream, which I am more than happy to share. And everybody is just so miserable that they gotta stir the pot, but they don't want to lick the spoon. And when I talk about that, when I talk about stirring the pot, licking the spoon, I'm not talking about cake. I want to say what I want to say, but I respect MLH and Ellie, and not everybody. Not everybody as thick as me. So when I first heard this stuff, I was like, wait, what? Okay. And again, she has never done anything wrong to me. So I was like, wait, what? And then I was like, wait a minute, what the hell? Maybe I'm seeing things, right? Maybe I got to clean my glasses. And then the ball started rolling with it even more. And I'm just like, you know what? This is so stupid. Like, why bother giving it time, right? And I'm not a hypocrite. I'll say it right off the bat. If it doesn't affect me, I don't give a shit. But here's the thing I want everybody in your channel to understand. When I say I don't care, it doesn't mean all that. What I mean by I don't care is, yeah, do I feel bad? Of course, but it has nothing to do with me until it does. So I let it go, and it kept boiling. It was like a boiled pot, if you will, right? Boiling water. Well, no, water evaporates. Whatever, whatever the analogy is. So I had enough. I had enough because of two things. It was me being lied to. One person would tell me that they believed me and said, I'm not Ellie. And then I turn around and find out in somebody else's chat and said I was Ellie. This was about me. And then it became about Ellie because I'm not perfect. I am not a country club bitch. I don't think my stuff stinks, better, or my stuff smells better than anybody else's. I'm far from a country club hoe. I am not that person. Okay. And it just got to the point where I said enough's enough. Now, I was supposed to go live last night at 4, or excuse me, yesterday at 4. I have Crohn's. I took a stumble. I hit my head and I had to sit down. And I couldn't. And I got up and I did my live, even though I still was not feeling well. I am tired of these piss people. Disgusting. And all the time I'm hearing, all right, so you're the mod, right? You're paying attention to the chat, right? That's your job. That is your job. And she has never done anything wrong to me. But I see all this stuff in these content creators and streamers and saying, oh, we got to be nice and bullying is not right and all this stuff, right? All the nicey nice stuff you hear. You want to talk about true colors coming out on somebody who has been nothing but good to you and nice? You ain't seen nothing yet. You keep effing with me and you'll see.
KT, can I reiterate something that you said? Um, you said that Ellie has never done anything to you to warrant any vitriol or hatred. That's pretty much what I got, right?
Correct.
You know who else agrees with you?
Oh,
MD Media. Because in your chat yesterday, I believe it was, he agreed with you and he said Ellie never did anything to me. Never did
really?
anything to me. Yes, in your chat, he said it. So there's another person who agrees with you, just to let you know. He agreed with you. So everyone knows who the one person is that started and orchestrated all this harassment and bullying. To shame others who do not know. They know Sir Crepidus, but they just like to perpetuate it because they love drama.
Actually, can I correct you on something, MLH?
What?
I went through that stream as
Yes.
as I watched it with the chat, and you're partially right. MD Media agreed, but not until he tried to continue on the lie
Right.
that I never did anything to help his channel,
Right.
and that I tried to control his channel. It wasn't until later till he admitted the truth, and I appreciate the fact that he admitted the truth. But how many times did he perpetrate the lie? How many times did a lot of the content creators fall for that narrative of, either you on Ma, Jen, and Ellie, or, you're going to be canceled and come after their channel and put that channel, for whatever reason, before the truth and before somebody else's own life. That's how much it meant to them that they could text me and say they're so sorry and what's happening is so shitty and they feel so bad, but they need their channel. So they're going to have to follow the rule and listen to DOA. Those are the text messages that I've received. I'm sorry that you're going through this. I'm sorry, and I know that everything is a lie, and you never did anything to hurt my channel. And then some of them to turn around and fucking donate in that fucking same chat of that hatred for me.
Yeah.
But then in the same token, text me saying they're sorry, they need their channel.
I want to.
More than one person.
May I say something? One moment.
Go ahead, KT.
I apologize.
Go ahead. You're okay.
Ellie, at what moment in my live last night did you see the switch of MD Media saying all these things and then turning around and then admitting that you did nothing wrong to him? What did I say in my live?
When you said that if you were me, that after the third or fourth video, you would come through, if you were me, with receipts to show. And that's the points that he turned, because he's afraid of me showing those receipts, of asking everybody he unmodded to come back and that he's sorry. And because we said no, he decided to go on the other end, knowing that it wasn't true, perpetrating that I never did anything to help in that same chat. And then 15 minutes later, after you said that, saying, okay, well, I'll be honest, Ellie's never done anything to me. And yes, she's tried to help me, not only for my channel, but I tried to help him on a personal level with personal things. And I'm not going to throw those things out here because that's not who I am. But every one of those content creators know that when I spoke to them, it wasn't all about channels. It was about knowing who they are, because I cared, and knowing who I was. And if I could help, I would try to help them in whatever problem they were having. And every one of them, every single one of those people that I modded for will tell you that I've never taken one dime from them. It was never about the money. I appreciated them for offering, but I believed that it was something that I could stand behind. And for them to make it, to turn around, to come out to be that it was just about money for them and what I could do for their channel. I hope you're all laughing now. I hope you know that you destroyed my family. Do you know how embarrassing it was for my family to have to come visit me there and explain YouTube?
Yeah. Yeah. I want to say, Ellie, that you will always have a family on this channel, and there are a lot of people on my channel that were confused, shocked, angered at what happened. A lot of people saw the stream that you did with DOA and Selfless and Pearl Snappy, and let me just say this very distinctly and clearly: I have no respect for people that will bully somebody on a panel and cause somebody so much pain and vitriol. All right. I mean, it's one thing to joke around with your friends and stuff like that, but that panel was not that. It was a pure hit job, bullying piece, and I do not stand for any type of bullshit. That's why my channel is all about non-drama, no drama on this channel, at least in the chat. You guys will see um, drama in the frame of my camera from time to time when I'm dealing with cops, when I'm dealing with, um, you know, audits or Scientology or anything that I do on the channel at any given time. There will be um, drama, right? But it's in the uh, frame of my camera. It is not to be in the chat. Um, I'm trying to read here. Before I leave, does anyone in chat know what actually started this? I'm telling you, Defiance. This was started by DOA. He divided the Scientology community by starting a fake mod war, which had no relevance to anything going on. He stupidly started an encampment at the Big Blue building and caused all kinds of havoc there, especially after he lost control, after he got a restraining order, which was no fault of Ellie or any of the protesters there or anything of that nature. So that's what started it here. But if you look at the history of DOA, he's got a pattern of doing this. He has a pattern of putting his piece of shit mods like Are You Jellin and Turnip Green, to name a couple. And there's others. There's others in his ring of idiots, right? That perpetuate this same fucking bullshit, right? You guys talk amongst yourself. I have to take this call. All right. For
Okay, I want to address a comment in there that somebody said that, yes, he is the cause of all this, and I refuse to even say his name. Listen, I'm not going to say that I agree with everything that MLH is saying. We're all individuals. But you're giving anybody too much power. Everybody who perpetrates this lie are responsible for their own actions. And some people who listen, I'm not going to say their name, through their own life choices, have understood, I thought, about being bullied and harassed and people bothering them for their own life choices, to turn around and allow this to happen when you know it is wrong and you had a platform to make a difference. I want you to know, and you guys know who I'm talking about, the people who I'm talking about, you know that I'm talking directly to you. Shame on you. Shame on you for knowing what it's like and still allowing it to continue. Because I saw your comments in the video that KT Pita showed on her stream yesterday. You sticking up for Selfless and the lying and the perpetrating and the people in chat and what you've gone through, when you knew that it was all a lie the whole time, because you even told me that. You even told me that when you went to Texas, the bullying that was happening at that dinner, and that it was set up from that time that I was going to be a target, but you weren't going to feed into it, but you still allowed it to continue. You allowed it. So I'm not blaming anybody except myself and for each person who allowed this to happen. Me for not being strong enough to come forward sooner than this. But I truly did not know. To me, the world just became black anymore, and I couldn't see any color. And everything was up, was down, and everything that was left was right. And I didn't even know who I was anymore.
You see what you son of a bitches have done? You see what you've done? For what? You know, that's why I have my certain phrases about sleeping at night and shit like that. If you can sleep well at night and it doesn't bother you, then you might as well, like I said last night, you're at Scientology, open the door, walk in and stay there. Because you are no better in any way, shape, or form. And for you to be that weak to say one thing to Ellie and then another just to look popular. And you're doing this to a woman that day or night, I'm taking a swing at this. Ellie, correct me if I'm wrong. 95% of the time, if you didn't even expect to go live or you needed something without a mod and just personal things, she was there. She was there. And what happens? You do this to her. You crap all over her for what? To sit at the popular table. Well, guess what? Whoever started this rumor and kept it going, you're all sick. You're all sick. Okay? You're all sick.
And let me add to that, not the ones that kept it going, the ones that knew and stayed silent. When you knew and you said nothing, you share that same responsibility. So I don't want any text messages or emails like Pita suggested on her channel yesterday with apologies. You said nothing. I dare you to come forward and speak publicly and use your platform for something good instead of trying to tear people down. This has become so much bigger than Scientology. Because you people turned into exactly what that cult is. Making shit up, holding panels about me, discussing how evil I am. Do you all feel good? Are you all proud? You got to break me. Do you feel good? You want a cookie? Congratulations. You win. You win. You got me off of YouTube. So proud of you. So glad you guys can look in that mirror. And what? I'm going, so now you have to go after Pita? When is enough for you? When you're the only freaking ones on YouTube? When you're getting all your donos and your clicks and your views? Is that when it's enough? Or is even that not enough for you? That you get to control who people are? I could understand if you're like, listen, it's just not working out. Okay. This isn't about freaking wrenches. This is about the joy you take in destroying people. Congratulations. Who's the bigger cult here? You self-absorbed, hypocritical fucking bastards. Good job. Good job. My family can see what a failure I am, that YouTube became my fucking life. How pathetic is that? That's all I had going, and you successfully took it. Good job. I'm so proud of you. I'm so glad you can all sleep at night. Get your donos, put your Amazon wish list up, send your little $5 super chats that said, hey, look at me, sub to my channel. I took Ellie's wrench away. I'm literally sitting here shaking because I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to come back, but you couldn't leave well enough alone. You have to go keep attacking everybody. Everybody who doesn't either believe what you say or doesn't agree with every one of your stupid lame comments, because we all have to be robots and everybody has to agree with everybody. And it's your way or the highway. Well, good for you. But that's the part where you're not going to win, because you're not going to do to Pita what you did to me. You're not. You're not going to make a woman sit there and vomit, literally vomit, because it
I,
makes you feel good. You bet $100 fucking. Well, pay up, you little shit. Pay up. Put your money where your mouth is. Pay the money, because I'm here to prove that she's not me and I'm not her. So where's the money? That's right. You can never be wrong, right? You can never be wrong. You're right about everything. You provide no friggin' receipts of anything. Not one of you have provided one single receipt of anything that I've done wrong. But you took that joy and that laughter and that little disclaimer that you joke about and sit there and say, nothing is real. Don't believe me. It's all lies. Well, you're right. It is all lies. It is. Every friggin' bit of it is a lie. And you know it. But you don't care. And that's fine. You don't care. But enough is enough. You're not going to do to her what you did to me. You're not. So fine. You want to go ahead and tell everybody my family already knows that I had to be put into a mental institution for a few weeks because I couldn't fucking deal with this, because ending my life seemed to be the best thing.
All right. All right.
Because when you deal with so much hate constantly, you start to believe it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, nobody wants that, Ellie, and nobody here for sure wants that. I, for one, don't want that. So everybody loves you here. You have support. It's a shame. It's a shame that piece of shits over there perpetuate the stupidity and lies and nonsense that has been going on. So, um,
and
it
and
is.
it's
Go ahead, KT. I'm
I'm
sorry I cut you off.
no, I cut you off. I'm sorry. I'm ready to fucking do a Judge Judy stupid tax and put my hand through the fucking screen.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking medish. And I'll tell you what, you know what? And it is what it is, right? So proud, so brave.
Yeah,
I wanna I wanna just say I appreciate everybody here. Okay.
yeah,
And I want to say this and then I'll put myself on mute. All right. To the people that are in here, in your channel, in your chat right now, not all of them, but some of them, let's see how proud, how brave you are. The support you're showing here, back it up. Like Ellie said, she disagrees with me about the texts and the phone calls. You can sit there on your lives and show us your plate of food. I don't get that thing. Whatever. You show yourself eating, partying, protesting. Let's see. Back up or shut up. Go on a live and have some balls and say it. There is a receipt.
yeah, yeah. Um, I mean, not for nothing, but I think I've gained enough respect in this community and the Scientology protesting community enough to know that I'm not a liar, and I always try to do the best for everybody. Um, I mean, Ellie, you know who I am. We've been friends for many years now, and uh, I I hated all of this, and I still hate all of this. But I'm right here, right now, to put an end to all the bullshit. Okay, there is nothing wrong that Ellie did from the get go, right? We all make some mistakes and all that, but Ellie did nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong, and for good people like Ellie and KT Pita to be um, thrown under the bus, I have a problem with, and I very, very rarely have these type of streams where it's so sad that me of all people has to have a stream like this to set the record straight. And like Sean says it right here, the mierda stops here, the shit stops here. That's exactly what needs to happen. The people that are behind the scenes, so to speak, show your face. Say these things on your lives, right? Uh, and see where that leads you, right? And the people that blindly follow all the innuendo and rumors and bullshit, why don't you just go to the people and ask yourself? Send an email. My email has been out there from the get go, Mexican Longhair at gmail.com. It's not hard. I've gotten plenty of hate mail from some of you people. So why don't you try to have a conversation with me instead of, perpetuating lie after fucking lie and hurting good people like Ellie and KT Pita, right? So I'm not that way. I don't have it in me to make this a drama stream. I'm sure I could get 100,000 people to subscribe by becoming a drama stream. I'm not going to do that. I do this channel to benefit the people of Aurora and Denver and the United States and the world. I am genuine. I do genuine things, and I have friends. Ellie is definitely a friend of mine, and I will do what it takes to prove um, their righteousness when it's necessary. And in this case, in the case of KT Pita and Ellie, I felt it necessary um, to put this out in front of you all and show you that these are genuine people, right? The bullying has to stop. Stop with the bullshit lies. Stop. And if you're listening to those bullshit lies, look at yourself in the mirror. Who are you? Who are you to pass judgment, right? Who are you to put somebody down and go along with the BS, right? Use your own brain. You got one, right? You have one. And you heard it from me here first. MD Media agrees with KT Pita's statement. Ellie has not done anything to hurt her. Ellie's never done anything to hurt me. And as far as I've seen, anybody else for that matter. If you call helping people with getting out of jail and getting great advice, not legal advice, but the way to go with things, then Ellie has always been solid, always doing the right thing for any content creator she's modded for, always has had time to talk and help with whatever YouTube bullshit issues that have been going on, always has a good word for people, always supported people, you know, especially the content creators, because the mods are supposed to do what? The mods are supposed to help the content creator with their chat. And Ellie has always done that. So I'm just here to, you know, tell people that chill out, stop bullying people. I don't give a fuck what you do on your stream, but there's going to be no fucking bullshit drama here, especially in chat. There's 3 rules in my chat: no homophobia, no racism, and no bullying other chatters. And you can try to bully me, and you can try to troll me and all that, but there's only so much that I can take as well, because I am only human. So just letting you all know, Ellie's a solid human being. She always has been, and she will always have my back. KT Pita, as far as I've seen, has always been very nice, very cordial, brings facts. KT Pita did a stream that I was extremely proud of the other day, and I couldn't have been more proud for her. She did a great job. Um, so um, I just want to let people know that too. Chris says, sorry, I'm late to the stream. Don't be sorry, Chris. It's all good. You're here now. Did DOA start more drama or something? I unsubbed from him after he went on his unhinged rant. No, but other people behind the scenes, Chris, have tried to perpetuate a lie. It's a straight out and out lie that KT Pita is the same person as Ellie. And as evidenced by what you see on the screen, they are completely different people. Just letting you all know. They talked at the same time. I'm not going to put faces on the screen because I respect Ellie and KT's privacy when it comes to that. But they are both here. They talked at the same time. So this definitively should put that bullshit rumor that's been going around, perpetuated by the likes of, I don't want to call anybody out. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. But have been perpetuated by people behind the scenes saying that they are the same person. It is 100% unequivocally not true. Okay? Not true. Ellie, did you want to chime in here?
I do. I want to. I'm just trying to go through some of the chat, not all the chat. So I'm sorry. I thank everyone. But I did want to address something that somebody said or
Yes.
asked to be addressed, and that was I think it was Flea Factory who asked about the Maryland stream.
Yes.
I'm going to be honest with you. I couldn't even bring myself to watch it, but I'm aware of the stream and some things that were said on there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to address that since she put it out publicly. Congratulations, Marilyn. I hope you feel good about it. You brought no receipts.
Right.
What you brought was a screenshot that somebody forwarded me from a chat that I forwarded because it was a question. So I'm sorry that you didn't allow questions, but I'm going to answer that for you, Flea. I'm not going to say who sent it to me, but the person that I sent it to knew that it was sent to me. And since they were on that chat panel, Nance Drew, I asked about it because people were asking me. So I sent the screenshot that was sent to me. But I see that you felt the need, Maryland, to jump on the bullying bandwagon because I've never been mean to you in chat. And if you took something that I said in the wrong way, then maybe you should have addressed it with me. But it sounded like you wanted to jump on your soapbox to join the parade of bullying people because that makes you feel good.
She most certainly did that. And let me address that real quick. I saw that stream and I was highly disappointed in Maryland. And I took my appropriate actions um, to mitigate that bullshit. But from me to Maryland, total fucking shame. And she came back and did a half-ass apology after that, but she had never addressed you, Ellie. And that is egregious. And that is bullshit. So you want to silence people on your stream, Marilyn, by, blocking them if they talked about Ellie in a good light or had some good things to say about Ellie. Well, fuck you. Fuck you and your channel. I don't need your channel. Never have needed your channel. I thought you were okay at first. But the minute that you jumped on that fucking bandwagon of bullying and hate is when you lost my respect. Right? The only way that you can gain that respect back, you go back on your channel and you do a full-throated apology to Ellie. Now, you don't have to do it for me. You do it for yourself and your self worth and your morals and your ethics and your integrity, right?
You didn't want to bring the truth because if you did, you would have tried to contact me. You brought a one-sided conspiracy.
Right.
Because it was the hip thing going on to everybody hate Ellie.
Right. Right. And it's over now, Ellie. I know they still perpetuate the lies, but everybody that's been on my side of things, my channel, my subscribers, and any chat that I go, I still have a lot of love and respect amongst uh everybody. So I pull a little weight, even though I don't have the biggest channel. I do pull a little weight. KT Pita, I'm sorry. Go ahead and I'm blabbing on here. Go right ahead.
No, sir, you're not blabbing on. Okay. So two things. One is that okay, I'd like to address the content creators that had Ellie as a mod. She was such a piece of shit, right? And she was such a fucking shitty mod. But then you asked her back.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why? Why? If she is such a piece of shit and didn't do a damn thing for you, but you wanted her back and let alone to change her name, that speaks volumes.
Yeah.
Volumes. And the pile of shit gets taller, right?
And stop spreading the rumor that I had 52 wrenches because I didn't even have even close to half of that. Not even close. But just
Right.
pick a number out of the hat like a deck of cards. Up 52 sounds like a good number.
Well,
This
Not true.
you
Yeah.
know what, Ellie? Let me say something. This is all for you and about you today, but I would like to just throw something out there. Everybody jumped the gun aggressively to call you everything under the sun behind your back and to your face, right? But it's so funny if you come after another content creator's mods, right?
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, it's like a kid, right? You buy them a toy, they play with the toy, they get bored with it, and then as soon as somebody else comes and takes that toy, that kid wants it back, right? I could think of at least two mods that were not you that happened to. And as soon as those mods went to another channel like that, next thing you know, the apologies came out. So rules for thee, but not for me.
Let me chime in here real quick. I want to say something, and then we'll do some final thoughts because I think we've made our point here. Ellie pointed out something that I want to address. Just because somebody says something does not make it true. All right. That's how bullshit and rumors get started. Right. So she addressed the 50 wrenches thing that people believe. Obviously, that's not true. It's just simply not true. But I want to point out to somebody, to everybody about somebody. And it just so happens to be DOA. And I know he's going to get wind of this and he's going to call me Splinter, which, by the way, dumbass, Master Splinter of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles taught them every fucking thing they know. So to call me Splinter is a compliment, you moron. All right. So here's what I'm going to say. There was a stream where I saw DOA pick up dirt from a planter and said, "See, this proves that they're making tunnels over at Elron Way or whatever, the blue building, right?" And people ran with that. They're like, "Well, how much dirt is in there?" And blah blah blah. The answer is astronomical. The amount of dirt that needs to be taken and put in those planters. They'd still be putting planters in LA if they took dirt from underneath a couple of buildings to make planners out of. So it was all bullshit. You see how the bullshit just keeps getting perpetuated over and over. It's a minor example of what's happening. So don't don't take all of that and run with it. Use your brain, right? Ask questions. Do your own homework. Do your own research. You know, do those things and you'll find a lot of truths unless you just want to be blinded to the facts. If you want to be blinded, I mean there's nothing I can do for you. All right, there's simply nothing I can do for you and you're lost. You know what you guys in chat could do for me? Please hit the like button. I know it's a big ask of you, but that does indeed help the channel. So please hit the like button. Let's at least get up to 50 likes, for me. um, yeah, see, the reasonable people just won't listen to that nonsense, Fila. I hear you. Leslie Jean, thank you for saying that. Sending all my love to Ellie. Thank you for being a member, by the way, Leslie Jean. Literally sickening to watch and to listen to. It was for me too. I couldn't do much about it because I hadn't seen, everything. Um, but it's amazing how people eventually find the truth. you know. um, yeah, I love this community too, Doug. That's what it's all about. I mean, people don't realize I got involved into the Scientology protesting part of it because Ellie pointed me in the right direction when Jay was getting arrested. If you guys remember, you know, it was Ellie who told me to go help him out, right? And that's not a bad thing on Jay's part. I did it because I wanted to help a citizen out. And from there, I've been a staple in this community and I always will be, um, as long as people will have me. And it looks like the actual community, the actual community will rise up and see past the BS. And I will be back at the Scientology building. All right, let's do some final words here. Let's start with KT Pita. What did you want to say before we get off the air here?
I just again want to thank you for having both of us here, and just like one little smidge, right? A lot of people make fun of accents, right? So, long story short, you can try to, imitate an accent, but it was pointed out to me, common sense. It doesn't flow naturally if you're fake, you can't, it doesn't sound natural, right? So, just the voices alone. But I want to apologize to Ellie, who never did anything wrong to me. That not only was she going through this bullshit that I didn't know about, but had to relive it. But I am proud of her for taking the time to come out and do this for herself. Not for me, not for MLH, for her. Because with all the heart and soul that she put into what she did, and the belief of being a mod and helping people personally.
Yeah. Yeah. Well said, KT. Anything else? Do you want to plug your channel or anything?
No, I appreciate that, but this is not for me. This is for Ellie. Okay.
All right. Ellie, you have the floor.
My head is still all over the place, everybody. So again, I apologize for even having to do this. I want to apologize to KT Pita for having to go through this, and for all the other people accused of being me and the abuse that they're taking. When you can choose to believe it or not, but all I tried to do was my best. And every content creator out there knows that through our conversations, I have always said that this is your channel. What is your rules? If they asked me for suggestions, I gave them suggestions. I never tried to control any of them. And I have all the receipts to prove that. I had people telling me, this is your channel, and I stopped them quickly. Your channel is not my channel. You don't speak for me. But I am supporting you because I don't have a channel. I am a supporter and still finding my footing to belong. And I don't have money. I'm on disability, and the only way that I could support people was by being in their streams. I've never asked to be a wrench in anybody's channel. They have all given me that, what I thought was an honor. And I have said this even in the mod class videos that I did, that modding is not fun, because the minute you instill the rules of the channel owner, you are attacked. And I have never asked for anything in return for any of the help that I've given any of these. But I am going to ask something of you now. Every single one of those people that I moderated for, I'm going to ask you to step forward and to tell the truth. And that I've never done anything to hurt your channel. And I have always been there to help you and support you in the way that you've asked. Remember, you asked it of me. I've never asked for anything, nor have I accepted anything. But enough is enough when you keep destroying real people.
Yeah.
So you come forward and set the record straight. And again, I'm not coming back to YouTube. I need to work on me and myself. And I don't know what the future holds. But for right now, I need to take care of myself.
Yeah.
But what I did not want to allow was what happened to KT Pita. And then I hear that other people are going through the same thing. And I don't know who they are by name. I only know KT Pita. So, as far as coming out saying that she was accused of me, but I saw it in chats that other people are accusing other people of being me. So I am reaching out to you to give you guys hugs because I'm so sorry what you're going to go through with people who want to do this. And it's not that hard to be kind. It's not that hard to be nice. I have never been nasty with anybody in chat. Never.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfair, for one. I want to say first and foremost, thank you to KT Pita and Ellie for being up here and put an end, a definitive end to the bullshit rumor that KT and Ellie are the same people, and to anybody who may be accused of the same thing. To be honest with you, you should wear it as a badge of honor because Ellie.
Oh, I'm sorry, MLH. I'm sorry. I only have one more thing to say that I needed to address.
Go ahead.
And the one thing that started on that panel that I made a mistake of going on that had Selfless and Pearl Snappy and DOA on, I made a mistake when DOA called that I thought that this could all be worked out, but that's not how that panel turned out at all. And I couldn't explain anything, but I do want to explain it here. At no point did I silence a second gen. And I proved that I didn't. And I got another content creator to record the stream so it could not be altered. That was an impartial person. And I sent the screenshots that they were not blocked in chat, that their name was not put in the block list. And the person who brought it to my attention that this was going to happen about this stuff, when they called that second gen and told them, you are mistaken what you're saying about Ellie, and she did not block you, and I saw the proof and the narrative that Pearl and Selfless and that you're saying is not true, that person turned around and said, it doesn't matter. They didn't care. So even though that live stream is still there and the comments are still there, and it proves that I did not block them, and that the channel owner addressed their comments, just not in a timely fashion for them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You still try to manipulate the lie that it could be altered. Listen to the stream yourself. Nothing was deleted. I only followed the directions of the channel owner. Nobody ever got blocked. No words ever got put into the block list without the channel owners asking me to do so.
Yeah.
And I will say this too. I'm sorry. I guess, women, we just can't shut up. I want to tell you one thing right now, guys. It's her decision, and it always will be her decision, meaning Ellie. But I'll tell you one thing. I have a piss ass small channel. But Ellie is the best mod that I never had.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Here's my final thoughts on everything, everybody. What KT Pita said is true for even people that she is a mod for, right? Like I said before, Ellie was, is, and always will be my mod, even if she never gets back to YouTube, all right? Which I think is a shame because she's a hell of a talented mod. Always has the channel owner's best interest at heart, has never taken a dime of anybody's money, which if there are any mods out there, are you gelling, that are having their fucking links put into places, it's not your place. Get your own channel, do your own content, and then you can put up your links and ask for money, right? Yeah, there's never been a dime exchange between me and Ellie, and she's always had my best interest at heart, period. And any other content creator that she's been a mod of. She has never controlled me or my channel or any other channel. So that let's put that shit to rest. So, and the other thing I want to say is again, if you're perpetuating any bullshit rumors or lies, like I know people have recently, and you know who you are, here's the proof on the screen. KT Pita is here, Ellie is here. They talked at the same time. Really difficult to on the fly, have that doctored up. So I know all your bullshit conspiracy theories that you're most likely going to perpetuate after this hold no weight. The facts always come to the surface, and the truth will always win out over bullshit lies. May take some time, you know, may take some time, you know. So just like to say thank you to everybody that was here that listened to this. If you're part of the hate rumor mill, go fuck yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror. And if you want to email me, feel free to email me. All right. There you go. I have nothing else. Do you guys have anything else before we take off here?
No, thank you for doing this, MLH.
Yeah.
And thank you for the people who can see through this BS.
Yeah. Doug,
And you, KT Pita.
I understand that, Doug. Doug says this live won't stop them from talking. I'm not here to control anybody. Doug, what I am here to do is to stop, is to put a kibosh to any fucking dumb rumors that go around. So just refer to this stream if you hear any dumbass, stupid ass rumors, and that's what they are from a bunch of dumb people. Did the email you include me? Absolutely, Defiance. Feel free. Feel free to ask any and all questions.
You know what? You know what, MLH? Do me a favor. You know what?
What?
I'm not taking it back. This is about Ellie, but you know what? Please promote my channel and drop it. You know why? Because they can, for those that don't know, can go see the live last night and go through it. Okay, is that all right with you, Ellie?
Oh, I that's fine with me. I
I want
mean,
to I want to ask Ellie
No,
too.
absolutely, because they should see what happened and the continued abuse and the video of people accusing and betting on her being me. And I hope you get your money. I really do.
Yeah, HCO, you can kiss my ass.
no, 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 no.
No, I know
I know
HCO's
what
your
he said
peeps.
there. Don't do that. Don't do that, HCO, because trust me, somebody's gonna run with that, man. They will they will crop out your laughing emojis and make it like you really said that, man. Like trust me, these people are these people are ruthless, man. They will not stop. I know it's sarcasm, HCO.
I
It's
don't
all,
know if you have a mod in here, MLH. So can you
I
post that
do.
link?
Fuzzy's in there, and I think she did. You want to post the link to last night's live, Fuzzy? If you wouldn't mind, I hate to ask. I usually I'm on my computer. If I was on my phone, it would be a different
Yeah,
uh
and
a
again,
different story.
please understand that to all those that are listening now and on the replay, this I don't want any credit. The reason why I changed my mind is because so those that did not see the live from last night can have their own extra questions answered, and that's it. That's all
Yeah,
it's for.
yeah. Rosie Thing says hi, Ellie.
Hey, Rosie, good to see you, love.
All right, so I hope that clears up things for anybody that were wondering or even thinking that these were the same people. Fleet Factory, I'll get that link to you when I can. Oh, Fuzzy just did it. Fuzzy, you are awesome. Big Chief, I didn't even see you there. You're like a ninja, bro. Thank you for posting it as well. Really appreciate that. There's the links, guys. If you want to check it out, you can check out the chat, which you'll see some stuff. I'm in there. I am not unafraid. I'm not, I don't feel sorry for anything I said in there. The only thing I just wished it wasn't in KTP's. Like I wished it was just, different. So my apologies to KT, but some things needed to be said. And sometimes when people are full of shit, you have to call it out, and it's all good. They did, Flea Factory. They did handle it. I've got some of the best damn mods on the planet, and I feel honored to have them. Okay, so thank you guys so much for listening. I know this was kind of an impromptu thing, but I had to put to rest some stuff. I want to thank everybody in chat. Too many to thank right now. Hit your like button on the way out, everybody. You got a sub from OG Pelone KT. He's an awesome sub. He was one of my OG first 50 subs. OG Pelone. So he's been with me since the get. So thanks, OG Pelone. Appreciate that. All right, everybody. You guys take care. Have a great day. Also been working on proving KT is her own person. I think I put it to bed, right, Pup Groomer? All right, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. I appreciate each and every one of you. Be kind, you know. Don't listen to bullshit. Do your own homework, your own research. And with that, we're out of here. Later, everybody.